Hi guys, it's Jonny from Land and Wave here. Just thought I'd jump on here to have a quick chat with you about our outdoor instructor training open days. If you're watching this video, it most probably means that you weren't able to make one of our in-person ones, but what I'm going to do is just chat through with you how they run and just a bit of an insight of like the day as a whole and what you missed out on, and hopefully that means then you'll get a bit of inspiration and want to get booked onto our next dates. So a little bit about myself. My name's Jonny. I work for Land and Wave. I actually did the outdoor instructor training course 9 years ago when I was 18, so I just come straight out of college and my sixth form. I did maths, physical education and film studies, and all I knew was I definitely didn't want to do anything with maths and that I wanted to spend more time outside. So what I did, it was most probably similar to you guys, was found Land and Wave through an advert and discovered about the outdoor instructor training course, and I was like, yes, that's definitely something I'm interested in. I then came down for an open day in September, which is obviously quite close. The course started in November for me, the 1st of November, so it's pretty close to the start of the course. So I came down for an open day with my dad, and we did a site tour and went on an activity. We did some bushcraft, and basically I was like, yes, this is what I want to do. Now, 9 years later, I'm a fully qualified outdoor instructor, and I've worked in the industry for, 9 years. I haven't just worked for Land and Wave. I have ended up travelling all over the UK, working for lots of different companies, and have come back now and work full-time for Land and Wave as an instructor, and it's really amazing, and I'm so glad that I did that course 9 years ago, and basically has opened up a whole world of work for me. As I said, I've worked all over the UK. I've worked in places like Torquay, North Wales, South Wales, all the way up in Scotland. I also managed to work abroad as well, so I've ended up working over in France for a few places, which is great. So these qualifications have really enabled me to travel as well, which is amazing. Our open day is the perfect way to kind of learn more about the course in person and get a feel of what Land and Wave is all about, and the feel of becoming an outdoor instructor, the accommodation, the activities we do, and the amazing locations. The day is completely free, so we try to get as many people down and just kind of experience what the course is going to be like. What is great about the course is all the locations which we have. We are part of the Jurassic coast, which is part of the Isle of Purbeck. The Jurassic coast goes along all the way down to the start of Devon, so there's plenty of Jurassic coast to play around on, but we spend most of our time in Dorset paddling around to Old Harry Rocks, which is absolutely a stunning location of the chalky cliffs, and it's got some really cool caves and some moving water to play in. We've also got Poole Harbour, which is incredible. It's the second biggest natural filling harbour in the whole world. We've got Brownsea Island, and we've got loads of little feeder rivers which we use as well. So you've got the Wareham, which runs off the River Frome, and we can launch there and paddle down the Frome into Poole Harbour and end up at a place called Bramblebush Bay, which is absolutely stunning paddle. As I said, we've got Brownsea Island, which we get to circumnavigate as well, which is absolutely lovely. We've also got Kimmeridge Bay, which is an amazing spot for a bit of surf as well. So when we get the opportunity and you guys have done a bit more paddling, we end up going over to Kimmeridge and doing some surf over there, which is great fun and really good. We've also got Durdle right on our doorstep, and also Portland Bill. So we go to all of those places to do lots of amazing paddling, and that's in sea kayaks, stand-up paddleboards and canoes, which is great. Along with the amazing coastline we have, which is on the Jurassic coast, we also use that for our coasteering as well, and our rock climbing. So coasteering, we use majority Dancing Ledge. Dancing Ledge is a stunning limestone location which makes for perfect blocks. It means that you can jump off lots of nice big jumps into the sea, but also creates really cool caves because the way the rocks fall off means that it opens up these big caverns which you can go and explore, especially with big slanting rocks which you get to squeeze through, and it's just absolutely stunning location, and I absolutely love it. Also, the limestone makes for excellent rock climbing, so we usually head down to Dancing Ledge, climbing on the rocks and teaching you how to do all your top setups, as well as placing gear and making sure that you're comfortable lead climbing for traditional or trad climbing. We also use Headbury Quarry for sport climbing, as well as going to Portland, which we also call Sportland, because it's got I think over 600 sport climbs on, Portland does. So we head over there to do lots of sport climbing. And then we've got a few indoor centres kind of towards Southampton way, which we use because there's a slight indoor section as well. Along with that, we've got beautiful sandy beaches, so we're often on the beach for our beach lifeguard qualification, so that makes it perfect for practicing your sprints and you're running along the beach, but also doing your first aid, as well as then jumping in the sea and doing all your surf rescues, which is really good, and kind of creates that perfect scenario of nice sandy beaches, but also being able to play in the sea and practice all those rescues, which is really nice. Also have wonderful woodlands in the Purbex, which we're always heading into for our bushcraft activities. We've also got the Studland Heath and all the amazing hills and the Purbeck ridgeline and everything that, which we use for our lone leader qualification. So there's so much stuff in the Purbex where we're based to do all the activities. We're never having to travel too far, which is absolutely amazing. We also do 3 trips to Dartmoor. 1 week we go to Dartmoor and we spend that doing whitewater paddling. Now there's no whitewater paddling specifically on the course. There's a small whitewater element to the canoe award. So we're going down to Dartmoor to kind of tick that one off the box. Also to have an upskill and fun week paddling on the River Dart in whitewater boats and canoes as well, so that's a really fun week. We also do another week where we head down and go do rock climbing on Dartmoor. As I said, in Purbex, where we are here on the Jurassic coast, it's majority of it's limestone, so you're climbing on limestone cliffs. So when we go over to Dartmoor, you're climbing on granite rock, so it's slightly different crack formation, slightly different feel on the hands, so it makes a perfect different alternative and great experience for rock climbing as well, which is great. So we do, as I said, paddle week, when we do a climbing week, and then we also do at the end of the course when we go up to do your rock climbing instructor training course and also your coasteering. So we actually head down to Torquay and go to Anstey's Cove and go coasteering there for your NCC coasteering guide award. So that's a great kind of variation. You've done all the practice at Dancing Edge and then you get to go to a different location to do your training, which is really, really good fun. As well as part of the open day, we do a tour of our accommodation. So our accommodation, we use another outdoor centre called Brenscombe Outdoors, and what we do is we head there and we give you a quick tour of the accommodation. It's a bunkhouse accommodation on a old converted dairy farm. It's in the middle of the Purbex again, in a stunning location. It's only you guys on the course there, there's no one else there. There is fully catered at the accommodation, so that is breakfast, a hot breakfast every morning, then you get lunch, and then you also get a 3-course hot dinner, so that's a soup starter, a main course, and then also dessert, which is really, really good. There's also laundry on site, so on a Friday every week you can put all your clothes into a laundry bag, take it to the little laundrette on site, and I think it's about £5 to £6 a week if you want to pay per load to do your laundry at site, and it actually gets all washed, folded, and put back in your room already by the end of, I think, Saturday, so you kind of get a bit of a day break from having that washed, but it's all dried and put back to your room for you, so you don't actually have to do anything like that. There's someone on site who does all your laundry and cleaning for you. So the open day finishes around 3 o'clock, and it's given us plenty of time to talk through all the qualifications, answer any of your questions, and also jump out on an activity as well. We usually head out coasteering when the weather is working for us, and as we run the open days all through the year, we also, if the weather's not playing ball, head out into the woods and do some bushcraft as well as an alternative activity. Both of them are great, and it kind of gives you the perfect feel and example of what it's like to be an outdoor instructor, and also gets to demonstrate what kind of activities you'll be doing on the course as well, which is amazing. So as amazing it is to just listen to my voice and talk about all these amazing locations and how great the course is, the perfect way to learn more is actually to come down, attend one of our free open days. As I said, completely free, don't have to pay anything. The activities included, we provide all the wetsuits and the buoyant aids and the helmets and everything you need to attend for the open day. Also tea, coffee and pastries in the morning are also provided. But yeah, completely free. It's a perfect way to learn more about the course and kind of just get a general feel of if the outdoor industry is for you. What I'll do below is I'll attach all the dates for the open days so that you can select one, and all you've got to do is just drop me an email or drop me a message on WhatsApp to which one you want to book onto, and we get you booked on and we can get you down for an open day and joining us to see if becoming an outdoor instructor is for you.